one is kind of a big deal. It's a pickle of a deal. It's a custom order that someone has put in, and we're going to be cutting pickle. Please don't hold it against me. All right, let's get to the action. If you're not familiar with the toasty s'more, my friends, we make marshmallows the old-fashioned way. These are not like anything that you've ever had before, and we use organic marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. That's just not easy to find these days. I've tried to find other places, and there's a couple options, but they're extremely expensive. We're really lucky that we're able to have such a low overhead that we can offer our candies at a great price. And we are in the United States. If you like to buy from your locals, we are in the state of New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide, my friends.
Hello, Ida.
Hi, Ida, how are you? We are doing a custom order here. This is a big one.
Yes, Valentina, we are live.
Hi there, welcome in. So do you want to do like a quick shot of our sign real quick? Here, I'll help. So guys, that's kind of what we're about right here, are these points right here. Very few places across the world use real marshmallow root. And well, you know, we kind of started this whole business with, you know, it's time to kind of redefine what we are calling gourmet marshmallows. Do you want to get kind of closer in? Because I feel like
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the thing.
All right.
It's not...
We have a couple of new releases in our shop, and you give me updates, some kind of communication on how things are going.
3 people.
Okay, 3 people.
Ida says she's good. How are we?
Hey, Yuna. You know, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's Tuesday. It feels like it should be Thursday. Am I right? So where are you guys from? We are in New Mexico. Can y'all tell us in the chat where you're from? And, you know, if you type things in our chat, it actually does help us reach more viewers, and we really would love the help. And, you know, honestly, I really love communicating with you guys. I love being around amazing humans, and, well, you're here, so let's kind of get to know each other a little bit. So we're in New Mexico. What state are you guys in? This is a custom order. Please don't hold it against me. It's a pickle. This is unusual that someone's going to take these to a pickle fest. Do you guys have pickle fests where you're from? Never been to a pickle fest. Has anyone in the chat been to a pickle fest? Has anyone said like what state they're in?
No.
You know what? I'm not gonna lean forward because it's killing our back. So you can step forward.
Danielle is Sacramento, California.
Sacramento, California. I have never been to Sacramento. I have been to San Diego, and I've been to Los Angeles, but I've never been that far north. I would love to go someday. Do you guys have any marshmallows like this in your area in Sacramento? I don't know if anyone up there is making them with real marshmallow root or not. I haven't been able to find anybody. But we do ship worldwide, and we just released mint chocolate chip, my friends. Oh.
Danielle says no.
No, nothing like this up where you're at. You know, I'm not surprised because I've tried to look just to kind of see, you know, am I saying stuff that's accurate or not? I don't know. I just want to be honest when I say things like, hey, it's very rare to find marshmallow shops that actually use real marshmallow roots. And we don't use any corn syrup at all. That's usually the #1 ingredient. And I just feel like, you know, I want to kind of up the game on what we're calling gourmet marshmallows. And then also make them affordable.
Ida has a question.
Yes, feel free to
She
do that.
promised to put a review in, but doesn't know where on the website she can put it.
Oh,
I put the marshmallows through the site, not to.
okay. If you look in your spam folder maybe for like the word review, maybe kind of like hunt in there, maybe it went to your spam folder, or Yida, if you don't mind, even going to trustpilot.com and looking up the Toasty S'more And there's a couple of entries in there. Maybe just put something in there. Whatever is easier for you. I know that we're also on Facebook, and I'm not very good at social media, y'all. I'm sorry. Wherever you like, Miss Yetta, and gosh, there might even be a Yelp entry for me. I'm not sure. What kind of places do you like to review on? Do you have a place that's a favorite?
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert. How's it going? Can y'all believe there's no corn syrup in these at all? Look at that stretch. That stretch comes from the organic marshmallow root, and the beef gelatin that we use has more collagen in it. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot, huh?
Yep, Robert Gourmet Marshmallows.
Yeah, this is a custom order. We have over 30 something flavors in our shop, and we make them fresh every day and pack orders every day and send them out. We have a low waiting line because we're a pretty small shop. It's just me and my husband. We don't have any employees, unless 2 teenage kids are employees, but you know, sometimes they help, sometimes
Pretty
they
sure
don't.
they don't count.
They don't count? No, okay. So yeah, pretty fun, huh? Look at that. It's like no corn syrup, organic marshmallow root. We do a 12-hour cold water infusion of the organic marshmallow root to help give us this bounce, this texture. And it does not stick to your teeth or your dental work. It's not like taffy.
We are in the beautiful state of New Mexico.
Yeah, we're in New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide. We've shipped to the UK, we've shipped to little islands in the Netherlands. I didn't even know that they were there. But yeah, most of it is we just ship nationwide. So we do offer free intercontinental, is that right?
No.
International. I was like saying the word and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right.
What's free international?
Yeah, it's free over $40.
Oh, for domestic.
For the continental U.S. That's what I'm trying to think of. Continental U.S. We used to do that for Alaska and Hawaii, but it really got to where it was a little bit overbearing for us. So we do have to just do the normal shipping prices there. And you know, we love our Alaska and Hawaii friends. It's just
of course, shipping to Hawaii is crazy, but Alaska is pretty high too.
Yeah. And we do ship our orders with ice packs included and insulation included. We do an insulation that we noticed some chocolate shops were using, and we thought, well, heck, if it's good enough for chocolatiers, it's good enough for us.
Oh, so order on thetostysmore.com.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody else said, let me scroll back up. Vegan doll says, I'm in New Mexico and I love marshmallows.
Hey, awesome.
Let's do. Jorge's here.
Jorge, how are
marshmallow
you doing,
dance,
sir? Hey, welcome in. Yeah. We're in the village of Ruidoso. So if you are local or willing to pick up, it's free local pickup. Otherwise, you know, we do service the whole area.
Vegans up in Taos.
Oh, okay. So you're way north of us. Yeah, give us a try. We just released a mint chocolate chip. My friends, we're going to be releasing some new flavors very soon. You didn't make it yesterday, did you?
What?
Horchata.
No, it was today.
Okay, guys, today is an exciting day. We are going to be making horchata gourmet marshmallows. And I think we are seriously considering bringing back our bundles as well. We used to have a bestseller bundle and a birthday wish bundle and a bougie bundle because we had things like lavender and honey, rose pistachio, that sort of thing. Most of our stuff, by the way, is gluten-free by a happy little accident.
Jorge, we know you're extra all the time.
We love you being extra. Please do not change.
Oh, yes, we do make matcha.
Yes, I have a matcha that we use a ceremonial grade real matcha tea. It's organic. And again, all of our colors, I don't know if I mentioned this actually, all of our colors are natural colors. We don't use any artificial colors at all. But yeah, I tried to find the best quality matcha that I could. and it's beautiful.
Jorge asks if this is his pickle.
No, darling, this is not. This is Wero's pickle. And I'm trying to get it done like first because we changed this a little bit. He's going to take these to a pickle fest. And what I've done differently is we've added real pickle juice to part of the process of making the candy instead of just the candy making flavor pickle. So it's extra. And I can't wait to get it out of my kitchen. I don't mean to be a sour pickle, but
it's very fragrant.
yeah. Yeah, because we were told, and we love taking feedback and doing the best that we can with it to improve our candy. We were told that the pickle, the flavor faded after a while, but it was still delicious. So I was like, okay, let's see what we can do to improve that.
These are gourmet marshmallows.
Yeah, we make our marshmallows with real marshmallow root. We do it old-fashioned style. So we don't use any corn syrup. We use beef gelatin. All of our beef gelatin, by the way, is certified halal, if that is important to you. Otherwise, beef gelatin has a lot more collagen in it than the typical marshmallows that you might find in the grocery store, which are made from pork gelatin, my friends. We feel like you guys deserve better quality ingredients, so I'm just absolutely determined to give you guys the best ingredients that I can find. And that's just an important step for me. Look at that.
So the powder is gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. And we just use that to make sure the marshmallows don't stick to each other. There's just we have a lot in there because only a bit sticks to the marshmallow.
Look at that dancing pickle. Dancing pickle. So yeah, no corn syrup, my friends. We're a small mom and pop shop. We don't have any employees. We're just trying to make candy be, I don't know, redefined. You know, people most of the time think of marshmallows as something that you use in a recipe and you hide it in other stuff. Like you hide it in Jell-O, or you hide it in s'mores, or you hide it in your cocoa. This is meant to be enjoyed as a straight up candy right out of the bag, because honestly it is good enough to be a straight up candy out of the bag, as my friends here who have had ours have already discovered. If you like watching this kind of stuff, please consider giving us a follow. We would love for you to join us. We do this in the afternoons. We kind of don't have a set schedule, so you will have to hit the bell to be notified. As I get more, I don't know, organized in the afternoons, maybe we'll have more set schedule, but until then, it is going to be kind of chaotic time-wise.
XKGE says, hey, marshmallow peeps.
Hello there, peeps. Who you calling peeps? Well, I see what you did there, funny. You funny person. That's actually pretty good.
This is a custom pickle order for a friend of ours.
So we cover it like this so that we can shake off the excess powder. And I'm not excited about doing this for you, but I'm going to do it anyway because I try to be fun. So we're low tech. We have holes drilled in the bottom, and that's where the excess powder is going to go down. This is my own design. Maybe I should patent this.
It's the holy bucket.
It's the holy bucket. So basically, I just go crazy and try to get the extra powder off of there, and it works pretty well.
Is it real soft like bread?
It's really soft. Let me show you.
I think it's softer.
It's way softer. So look. I don't know if you can tell how incredibly soft that is. Yeah, they're real soft. So back to the jiggle.
Yes, this is pickle.
How embarrassing. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so you can watch me do ridiculous stuff like this. I have no pride.
Yep. Jorge says, last night's moderation was crazy.
Oh yeah, it was.
I'm ready for today too.
Yeah. It's not normally that bad. We had some people who were bored and I guess angry at life, and they kind of tried to take it out on us. And you know, honestly, I just have to say to that, I hope those people figure out, you know, how to heal from whatever it is that's got them hurting. Because something has affected them, and I hope that they get better. Truly. I'm not trying to be, you know, a turd. All right, our pickle. I know it's a little shadowy. It does take us 24 hours from start to finish to make a single batch, my friends. You're seeing the easy part at the end where it looks like, oh wow, that's so easy to do. But yeah, 24 hours from start to finish to make that. That's how we do it, my friends. And then I'm gonna get a top on here so it's sealed and secure and safe so that we can get it bagged up in our heat sealed bags. Pickle is not available on the website, but yeah, I almost didn't want to say website. Whew. Exhausting.
I hope today will be better. Oh, that's XKGE says, I hope today will be better because good vibes all over here.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You know, while I'm kind of cleaning up, do you maybe want to show them our mixers or something? Because this isn't very interesting.
So we've got our lineup of mixers here. We've got one more crate that needs to be unboxed.
Accessing the trash.
Oh. But there's our mixers that we're using right now. And then we have our bagging machine. We've made some progress on this bagging machine. Oh, real quick first, I wanted to mention this sign on the bagging machine is just...
Yeah, can anyone decipher what that's supposed to mean? Like I mean, basically we get it like hands off, right? Like
don't put your hand in when it's running.
Yes, but
because
like,
you can't see it from that side. But that right there, this right here is a knife that spins around, and when it connects, it cuts the bags. And of course, when it's running, if you put your hand in there, nothing good's gonna happen. So
nothing good is gonna happen. I love that.
Yeah, but yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. We actually just got this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this electric eye, as they call it, to detect the little black mark on the film. And now it's cutting in the right place every time. Whereas before we had to like adjust it and watch the knife to see where it's rotating and like change where it's going to try to make sure that the marshmallows didn't get sacrificed, because that did happen a couple times.
Alright, so I wonder can you guys do a vote for me in the chat? So we are considering bringing back our best seller bundle. And I was wondering, which one would you guys think would be better? Strawberry cheesecake or strawberries and cream? Can y'all tell me in the chat, please, which one is better? Strawberry cheesecake or strawberries and cream? I'm trying to decide what I should put in the bestseller bundle. We've introduced the strawberries and cream recently, so I'm not sure how that one works. Why are you going farther and farther down?
I don't know.
Look at this beautiful watermelon. This is naturally colored red. This is not red number 40. This is colored with our custom sugars that we make here in the shop. You're gonna have to help me with that. And I'm doing to show y'all how we do this. Let me grab, you stay right there, I'll grab this over. So, see this? Talk about homegrown. This is our sugar that we create for the watermelon.
So XKGE says strawberry cheesecake sounds good. They're both delicious.
Alright, I guess we'll have to.
These are gourmet marshmallows.
And this is watermelon flavored gourmet marshmallow. And so we're gonna do cutting and peeling. Here, I'll do it for you. So that's about us. That's the Toasty S'more. This is very, very rare to see marshmallows made the old-fashioned way with real marshmallow roots. And also, usually marshmallows, the number one ingredient is corn syrup. We don't do that here. So here's our watermelon. Watermelon is loved by the young and the young at heart.
Eat this as strawberries and cream.
Strawberries and cream. Okay.
Yes, they are. We use halal certified beef gelatin.
Yeah, and so the color is natural colors and it's alcohol free. So yes, these are halal.
XK says, I got my marshmallows delivered a little while ago and I can't get enough of them.
Oh, wonderful. What flavors did you get? That is so good to hear. Look at that.
I want to say it's about 25 grams of sugar, but I'm not sure.
It's 160 calories about. And
Yeah.
each listing has the nutrition facts written in there because they're going to be a little bit different from each other because we make everything pretty unique. So some have cookies, some have chocolate chips, some have the sugar topping. I try to do the best I can to be as transparent as possible. But yes, these are halal. We do use kosher salt. It's just, we're trying to do the best we can to make it as accessible as possible for all of you who enjoy a good snack that is not full of bad stuff. This powdered sugar that got on here just now, we're going to be able to shake that off. It's going to be able to go. But see, I've already cut these ahead of time. You can see the cuts. But if I peel it apart and I don't powder it, they're very, very sticky. So that's why we use this gluten-free cornstarch. Not all cornstarch is actually certified gluten-free. So we went ahead and go the extra mile to get the gluten-free certification of the cornstarch.
Yep, it is a candy.
And it's a delicious candy if it's done right. And I like to say, I think we do it right.
141 people in here.
Hey, wonderful.
It just said 124 now.
Yeah. So welcome to the Toasty S'more, my friends. We do have a website, thetoastysmore.com. And I just put up some cute merchandise with like t-shirts and mugs and stuff. I'm going to be honest, I'm not in the business of making money off of t-shirts. I'm doing that just to be fun. So if you like some little catchy, fun things, I'm barely doing them over cost of producing them. So it's just a fun thing to do, but it's some new stuff.
XK got 9 of them. Creme brulee, hot chocolate, huckleberry, orange dreamsicle, cookies and cream, taro, coffee, and I can't remember the last one. Oh, s'mores. I can't remember the last one.
Yeah. Awesome. What a nice haul. Thank you so much for that nice order. I appreciate you. You guys, we do free shipping over $40 to the continental US. What?
Jorge says, I gifted my boss a pack of marshmallows today. She's visiting my branch.
Oh, wow. That I don't want to say you're brown nosing, but that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing it with other people, Jorge. You are amazing. Thank you so much. What flavor? I'm just curious. I love being all in people's business. Oh, I need to make a TikTok post. I forgot.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Hey. So what do you think, Jorge? Should we do strawberry cheesecake or strawberries and cream? Thank you so much for that order, you guys. I appreciate you. Don't forget, we do have a loyalty program where you can save up points and get free marshmallows eventually. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that.
Oh, he gave her the 3-pack from the club box, the 3 different ones in the back.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm seriously considering bringing back the bestseller bundle and the bougie bundle and the birthday wish bundle with a couple of changes because our original bestseller pack had a mint marshmallow in there. And the thing with mint is that it likes to kind of flavor transfer to other marshmallows, and we can't have that.
These are not cheesecake, they're gourmet marshmallows.
Gourmet marshmallows in watermelon flavor. See all this extra powder, that's gonna get knocked off. That's gonna disappear after we remove the the extra powder. But yeah, these are gluten-free. We don't use any corn syrup. These are all natural colors, no red number 40. And we use organic marshmallow root.
We have made strawberry cheesecake. That's what people were saying. Someone was asking if it's really cheesecake.
Yeah, so that's the flavor. And the fun thing about it, my friends, is that the cheesecake has a graham cracker crust on the bottom of the marshmallow. So it looks like a little piece of cheesecake. So we kind of make it like a yellowish color. So it looks like that cheesecake color. And then the top has a swirled pink, beautiful effect on the top. So it's really quite an attractive marshmallow. And I think people really enjoy the aesthetic. We try to make it look like the food that it is, just for fun. Again, yesterday we did release our mint chocolate chip. And today we're going to be making a few flavors that are more Latin America type flavors, like horchata. We might possibly make a prickly pear and raspberry, but we'll see. And again, it takes us 24 hours to make these things, so don't think that they're going to be available tonight. I'm just giving you a heads up of what kinds of things we're thinking about doing. So who here in the chat, how many people are in here?
91.
So who here in the chat has ever had gourmet marshmallows before? And if you have, can you tell me, were they including corn syrup, or were they corn syrup free? And did they have real marshmallow root in it?
118.
I don't know if you guys have had real marshmallows before, because these are real, with real marshmallow root. So it's kind of a rare thing to experience today, because I think most of the stuff out there is made with corn syrup, and to each their own. There's a place for everything. I hope everyone is successful, but I know that some people might be interested in having the real marshmallow experience. And the fact that we don't use corn syrup also means that these are superior when they roast. It's like a creme brulee shell, and it's the flavor of the marshmallow intensified. You know how the stuff at the grocery store, when you toast it, it turns like that papery black? It's just a papery black flavor kind of too. It's not like, a shell. It's just kind of papery. That doesn't happen when you don't use corn syrup. It turns into a nice, thick creme brulee type shell with the flavor intensified, and it's nice and soft. And it can be like pulled off in a whole sheet. It is glorious.
Stalia says, mine was corn syrup and no root vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jorge says that's the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jorge, you've had real marshmallows before, and you've had marshmallows from other shops, I'm assuming, with the corn syrup. How would you describe the difference, if there is a difference at all? Just an honest opinion, really. This is, not paid advertising. I just want an honest opinion of what the difference is. How's the bite? How's the stretch? How's the flavor?
Yida says, I've had what was on the sign, gourmet marshmallows, but they didn't taste like yours. Yours are way better.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm kind of afraid to ask. I kind of want to know where they were from, but I don't want to flame any other businesses. Like I said, I hope we're all successful. I don't want to burn any other businesses down, but I am kind of curious. So, I don't know what to say. I'm dying of curiosity.
Eden says, my boyfriend makes some bomb-ass marshmallows, but he didn't know they were once medicinal.
Yes.
And were invented to help age sore throats and such.
Yeah.
But yours look magnificent.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so marshmallows, from the first documentation that we can find, is from 2000 BC in some ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. And they were, like you're saying, medicinal. They were meant, because marshmallow root is a mucilage, which means it's soothing, it's a coater. So it coats the digestive system, it coats the throat, like you're saying. And it would soothe inflammation and things like that. So, but the thing is, with those marshmallows, they were not accessible to the common person. They were only for the extremely wealthy, the pharaohs, or as an offering on the altars of the gods and goddesses. They were not an everyday thing. It was a big deal. So I can appreciate it. You know, here we are, we've got this machinery, like these beautiful mixers we have over on the wall. They didn't have that, obviously, and I cannot imagine making this candy without mixers. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I just, I can't imagine what it took to whip the substance into what we would recognize as a marshmallow. I just can't imagine it. So anyway, yeah, it was a big deal.
Eden says she loves you for the history lesson.
Oh, thank you.
And then Jorge says yours are a lot smoother in texture and not sticky.
Yeah.
I've also had marshmallows that were grainy for some reason, but yours are superior.
You know, I do want to say for the grainy things, sometimes if a marshmallow is in a hot box, like, you know, shipping wise, and it melted a little bit, it will get grainy, and that's actually not their fault, the marshmallow maker, because they didn't make it grainy probably. So what probably happened is that it melted slightly in transit and then resolidified. And you know how on the top lid of honey, it kind of crystallizes over time, because sugar molecules are very attracted to each other. So they're always trying to swim and recrystallize into sugar molecules. And so when that heat or time is a long time in between, they will start to kind of come together and create a crunchy or grainy feel. So if they've been in a hot box or on the porch for, you know, hours and hours and hours, or in the hot warehouse for hours and hours and hours, or even days, it's possible that they would have turned grainy over time. So that's a possibility, that maybe that maker just, unfortunately, because it's happened to me. If something is in a hot shipping truck for a long time, it could become grainy. But that is why, my friends, we use ice packs and insulation like crazy, because we spend so much effort and time on making these gourmet marshmallows. We want them to get to you in perfect condition. So we go kind of above and beyond on our shipping to give you huge ice packs, to give you those insulation sheets that chocolatiers use. So we want you to get it in great shape.
Sweetie says, don't tell your secrets.
I'm only saying enough to make you interested. Yeah. This is not a hobby. Shoot, that's a good point. This is not a hobby for us. This is our family's only income. So we really care about our little candy shop.
Jody says, I just looked up your website. I'm going to be ordering some for myself and sending some to my little grandson.
Oh,
I'm
thank
excited.
you so much. I have to tell you, the kiddos love watermelon. That's always a winner. Always a winner, my friend. So same thing with this one. I'm gonna get a new shield on the top.
So, oh yeah, next is the cookie butter biscoff. We actually just, this batch, we've improved it. We've added biscoff crumbs, cookies in the middle and on the bottom. Before it was just on the top, but we want to make it more special. So that'll be next.
It won't be next, sweetheart.
Oh, no?
Because what we do here in our shop, my friends, is that we are very careful on not cross-contaminating our mixes. And we have a couple of orders that are custom pans, and those are gluten-free. I want to keep everything gluten-free first, so we don't have any accidental cross-contamination of those gluten cookies.
So that's going to be creme brulee right here.
Now we're going to do the candy corn first.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm going to clean up
Candy corn first. Oh, no. Move this aside. Here we go. Candy corn. That used to be colored like candy corn, but the person who ordered this batch is awesome and heard us complaining about it one time. Like that was not a fun marshmallow to die.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's my own fault, because what I would do is I try to make the layers of candy corn appear as they do in the candy. And so the bottom layer would be white, the middle layer would be orange, the top layer would be yellow. And I'd layer the entire batch to look like real candy corn.
Look at this.
And so yes,
Oops.
I admit she caught me.
Wait. Come back.
Is my head huge or is it just the whisk? Oh.
Let's see.
Huge head. You want to do the fork? You want to see this?
Yeah.
So what we do is we put this into another food safe bucket so that it's ready for bagging. And we seal it up so it stays nice and fresh. It's just going to be a couple hours or an hour or less. And that way we can get it bagged up.
All right. Mythic Washing Machine says, I think I'll order some too. You guys seem awesome and the marshmallows look delicious.
Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you so much. What state are you in? I like being with nosy. What state are you in and what is the weather like? Is it hot? I like knowing, do I need to do anything extra to get it to you in great shape? I really go kind of crazy about that. I need to know. Stay still. Gonna run you down. I need to know what can I do to get my candy to you in the best possible shape.
What does huckleberry pie taste like?
That is a great question because when we started this whole business, we were in Texas. Unfortunately, huckleberries do not grow in Texas, and I had to know myself. So, huckleberries are kind of like a blueberry, but they're a little bit more tart. But it is a unique flavor. It's not just straight up blueberry. It's hard to describe, but that's the best I can do with kind of giving you a window into what is huckleberry. It's kind of a tart blueberry, but obviously it's in a cube of sugar. It's gonna be sweet. And we do use a graham cracker crust on it, so it's like a little pie. And I think that's really fun. If you guys ever had those strawberry shortcake dolls when you were a kid back in the 80s, and you know how those strawberry shortcake dolls smelled so good, and like strawberries or lemon meringue or huckleberry pie, it is exactly like the Huckleberry Guide doll that we had.
Hi, August.
Hello, how are you? I'm gonna change out my gloves because watermelon, you know, it has that red sugar, that naturally colored red sugar, I might add. So, I'm gonna get out this one.
So actually, this right here, this is the screen for the printer that's included on this bagging machine.
I need help.
Okay.
I need help. You need to hold that. Thank you. Just hold it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So an important thing to note is I don't cross-contaminate my sugars. This was used for the watermelon. It has a more granular flavor in there because of the grains of the custom sugar we put on top. So I do not cross-contaminate. I'm gonna put this away. And I use specific sugar blends for specific things. So like I have, if you could kind of come around, it'd be easier. Kind of like show this cinnamon one. So like we only use this for cinnamon. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. And then here, obviously real quick, this is what makes us special. This is what makes us different. That's very, very rare. I live in Salt Lake City. Hey, what about a Reese's one for summer for s'mores? We like to add Reese's. Ooh, that's such a good idea. Oh my gosh. That's a great idea. Sweetie, the only thing that I'm thinking of with that is that we have a severe peanut allergy in our family. So what I have done though, and I've been wanting to do this, I have been able to create a peanut chocolate peanut butter cup kind of a flavor. So it's a peanut free. Obviously it doesn't taste like peanut butter. It is missing that, you know, oomph of a real peanut butter Reese's cup, but I don't want my son to die. So, but I have created a peanut free Reese's peanut butter cup kind of a flavor. And So would that be something that would be appealing? Maybe I could do that with some real chocolate chips stirred into the top. Would that be acceptable, or do we just want to skip that because it's not real peanut butter?
Isabel says, tell us more.
S'more?
Tell us more.
So yeah, some people might like it, but obviously it can't compete with real peanut butter. I can't put real peanut butter into the marshmallows. One of the interesting things about marshmallows is that they do not get along well with fat. So when I'm talking, sweetheart, if you could hi, human faces.
Oops.
So one of the interesting things about marshmallows is that they do not get along well with fats. I get this question all the time, can you do Dubai chocolate? With much hassle. And the thing is, when you put a high fat ingredient into marshmallow, the marshmallow does not like it and it loses all of its fluff and it turns into a soup.
Hi, Roxanne.
So, yeah,
Hey,
it can
Roxanne.
be piped in. It can be piped into a mold. Thank you so much for those orders. I really appreciate you so much. So it can be piped into a mold, but I don't have the ability to do that in the size shop we have right now. So unfortunately for now, no real peanut butter and no real Dubai chocolate with that pistachio paste that's delicious. But would it be a reasonable substitute? Would you guys be interested in if I made a peanut butter cup that is a peanut with, it's peanut flavored but not real peanut butter? Would that be acceptable? Can y'all tell me in the chat? Because I don't want to make it if y'all don't want it. But I could make it.
Joe says no.
Okay.
By the way, Roxanne, I thought I recognized that name. We're filling your order just after 5 p.m. Mountain Time today, so
Yes. Show up for our TikTok packing of orders. We would love to have you come visit. And it's us in a different room. We're not in the kitchen. This is our marshmallow kitchen, so
Yeah.
it's a different space. It's like a sales room. I got little chunks of sugar here that are...
Joe says, real peanut butter, please. I'm not sure, maybe Joe, you missed it. We have a severe peanut allergy in our family, so we're not gonna
Yeah.
bring actual peanuts.
Yeah, we can't
in
bring
here.
real peanuts into the kitchen, but because it almost, so I feel like you're really sinking down and it's kind of hard. So we almost lost our son when he was younger to peanuts. So it's a real serious allergy, unfortunately, but and by some strange coincidence, my daughter is not allergic at all, but my son is severely so. So, and he does help out in the marshmallow business with various tasks, so can't use real peanuts, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yeah, Joe, we have solutions. We can use peanut flavoring that's artificial. That's not
Yeah.
actual peanuts.
So what I have created in the past, Joe, is it's a Reese's peanut flavor. So it's a peanut butter cup, but it doesn't have real peanuts in it. So I could swirl in to the top crushed chocolate chips to really get the chocolate note in, and then the flavoring of the peanut butter cup. So I was just asking if that's something that'd be would you guys be interested in that, or I don't know, but I haven't made it very often. I've made it once or twice. But
Oh, Joe says, what about almond butter?
almonds are fine, but still nut butters in general are really high in fat, and fats and marshmallows do not get along very well. I'd have to have a piping and a molding system, like a mold that I could pipe the marshmallow in, let it set, and then pipe in the whatever nut butter. And I don't have that in my kitchen. We're a little too small. We haven't expanded to the size of actually being able to afford molds and such. So I forgot. Can you hand me the bag? There's a bag right there.
What kind of bag? Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm pointing to clear bags. He's not gonna see the clear bag. So it's fine. But yeah. So yeah, there's a couple solutions with creating, some things like that, but
Sally says, Reese's isn't real peanut butter anyway.
it's mostly sugar, but it's so good.
Then Joe says Reese's just actually announced today they're going back to real ingredients because of the backlash. So I guess
I've seen some backlash on Hershey's as well. Well, I think people are starting to become aware that you don't deserve junk. Like this wonderful lady that gets these custom pans. By the way, I have like 120 flavors. And you can get a custom 10 by 10 pan of any flavor, any color you want, like for a birthday party or a bridesmaid or one of those baby showers, whatever, birthday cakes. You can get them uncut. She wanted them uncut. Or you can get them cut ahead of time and they'll still be stuck together. But anyway, people are realizing that you deserve better ingredients. I'm not above cheap candy. I've made myself sick on Dollar General candy. I'm not above it. I get it.
bags.
There's a time, place. Yeah, there's definitely a time and place for that. But overall, I think most people are starting to become aware that you deserve better. And if we're going to call it gourmet, it better be gourmet.
Isabel says not recommended for human consumption is alarming.
Yeah, it's a hospital ticket in disguise. So it is alarming. I cannot do this Ziploc because powder. So I'm going to put this aside for now, and then we're going to get the other one out. This is creme brulee. She always gets these. Yeah. This is like her monthly order. She gets candy corn, so you can get anything that's out of season. Did y'all know that candy corn? I'm not touching. Don't come for me. Candy corn is actually honey and vanilla flavored. Did y'all know that? It's just that we can't get past the terrible texture of candy corn. So yeah, pretty interesting. The things you didn't know. And then also, I like to throw this out there sometimes, circus peanuts. Can anyone tell me in the chat, what flavor are those circus peanuts that you guys see in the dollar store? Do y'all know what flavor that's supposed to be? So this sugar topping that I'm rubbing in, can you get real close? This sugar topping that we make here, it's a custom blended sugar. We make these in shop. All of these sugar and sprinkles that we do in our shop are all made by us. This is a custom blend for our creme brulee that is naturally colored and it tastes like caramel. So you can simulate a real creme brulee effect. If you don't have a torch or you don't feel like torching it, you don't have to, because it's a little bit of a crunch. It's granulated sugar, but look at this. It's a creme brulee experience. Oh my goodness, the aroma that just came out of this pan. Can y'all smell that? Take a big whiff. Go. Oh, nom 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 nom. So fragrant. So I kind of, what?
Isabel says, I hate candy corn, but love honey and vanilla.
Yeah, see, what you hate is the texture.
Tastes like red coloring.
Yeah, and it might be the crappy coloring that they use.
The circus peanuts.
Yeah. Oh, circus peanuts are actually flavored, supposed to be. This is what I hear in candy groups. Circus peanuts are banana flavored. I find that so funny. Like, why'd you make it a circus peanut? That's so weird. But yeah. So I want to get that bag, and you open it up, or I'll open it up. I'm here. Oh, let me hold this.
Okay.
And then you can open up the bag, turn over the Ziploc so it won't be touched by anything. We're doing coordination, y'all. I can't tell if I'm even in the camera.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I don't care. Here we go. Good enough. Right here, sweetie. You're done. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do some scooping out of this gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. Because like I said, I don't want any cross-contamination of anything that is gluten-free.
Candy corn is honey and vanilla.
Yeah. Honey and vanilla flavored. Isn't that wild? I love that. It's so funny because you don't really think about what the heck the flavor is of candy corn. But these are custom pan orders that someone has gotten. You can get that on their website. People like to get things like pears and wine syrup. There's a lot of really adult flavors like that. There's alcohol-free beverages like bourbon, things like that. So this is the hard part. Can I do it? You're really in the light, sweetheart. There we go. So now, I don't want to touch any of that. And that's going to go over here where we can seal it with clean hands. And we'll get that all sealed up and labeled properly. And back to cleaning again.
That means I go look at something else. And they'll come with me.
Feel free to ask any questions, my friends. How many friends do we have?
124 right now.
Wow, you guys. I do not have a set schedule for doing marshmallow work. Please feel free to subscribe so you can find me again. We kind of do random times in the afternoon. I'm not very predictable, I'm sorry. Not yet, anyway.
In the Bayou of New Orleans region, we eat boiled peanuts.
Oh, yeah. Don't you also put boiled peanuts or peanuts of some kind inside of the Coca-Cola? I thought that was a more South thing. You know, we're from Texas, so, you know, but we live in New Mexico now. But yeah, peanuts in a Coke, basically, is kind of a thing. I've never done it, though. All right, so next we have
This
sugar, right?
bagging machine has been a trial.
Yeah, we filled up all of our credit cards.
For any of you who have not been following us, it's been like a 5-month ordeal to get this thing. We had to drive back to Texas, which is a 9-hour drive. We had to drive back twice, so 2 18-hour round trips to get this thing.
Yeah, and we filled up all our credit cards so that we could. Well, the thing was that it would take me about 6 to 7 hours every single day to hand package every single package. That's not a good use of my time. 6 hours a day of being just, you know, heat sealer. So we got this, and we can barely use it, but we're getting there. We're getting good progress. It's saving me a lot of time, so I can make candy for you guys.
Hello, Arrow.
Hey, Lauro!
You missed it.
Yeah, you missed his pickle. What am I getting now?
Where is
Let's
it?
see.
It's over here.
So,
There it is, Arrow. There it is.
that's your pickle.
And that's, I think this is next, the cookie butter.
Yeah, cookie butter, and that's why
So
I'm getting my
we
gluten containing sugar. This is a special one that I use for the ingredients that have gluten. So Biscoff cookies, my friends, do have gluten. So I'm gonna carefully get this out, hopefully. Yeah, thank you. All right. And we'll come back over here. I have pre-cut it, as you can see, the lines. That just makes it easier for me because my cutter is not friendly to me holding a camera at the same time. And so I'm always battling. So don't forget, we do free shipping over 40. So friends, if you are on the fence, let me know. What is it that's holding you back? So one thing I thought was kind of funny. Wero, actually, you're good. You can kind of explain this better. What have you found out there? Be honest. What have you found out there, price-wise, compared to us? Tell us in the chat. I just kind of want to know. So our cookie butter Biscoff, my friends, get a nice close-up of this. We're adding way more Biscoff cookies. We're adding it to the bottom, and we're also mixing it in the middle. We used to only do it on top. Now it's everywhere. All blended inside the cookie, the marshmallow. So Biscoff cookies are all through the whole thing. This is cookie butter flavor. Oh wow. The smell
The
is
aroma
so
is
good.
Oh, and we both were like
We
almost
both,
falling
We
down.
both gasped at the same time. Like holy. All things green and good in this world. Yeah, cookie butter Biscoff.
Oh, we only make marshmallows right now. We're looking at making like a pectin candy later on.
Yeah, so our vegan friends can have something. Because making vegan marshmallows is just not in the cards. It's way too complicated and expensive.
Wow.
This is an improvement. Yeah.
Oh.
This is an improvement. This is way better. Good job. Get close.
There's gonna be an extra one of these.
Yeah, there is. Cookie butter biscuit.
We may not have an extra 3-pack today.
That sounds like a tragedy. Yeah, cookie butter
gosh.
biscuit. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So did Wero say anything in the chat?
Oh. Let's see. If I'm missing anything, I'm sorry.
Are you reading chat?
Yeah. Not all the time.
He's distracted, y'all. Apparently, marshmallows are distracting.
This is not lard. These are gourmet marshmallows.
So these are our cookie butter Biscoff marshmallows. The cookies are on the top, they're on the bottom, and they're mixed inside the middle as well. So we have over 31 flavors of gourmet marshmallows in our shop.
Okay, Wero says he's driving from Corpus right now, but
Almost
this is
awesome.
in this.
Yeah.
That is why I missed the live. I've seen outrageous prices out there, up to $38.
Who says that?
Well,
Wero, yeah. So to give you guys an idea, this is what a package is going to be: is 3 of our marshmallows in a package. One of these is about 2 ounces. There's no one else using real organic marshmallow root other than a shop called, this is a big company, I shouldn't say a shop, Sweet Apricity. And they have 2 ounces, a 2-ounce bag for $16. This is 2 ounces.
we do not make blackcurrant
Ooh,
marshmallows.
that sounds nice though.
Yeah.
So we have the huckleberry, that's kind of a similar flavor profile. I'm not leaning forward anymore. You're gonna have to come forward. You, like, walk with your legs, walk. Yeah, you've got a full, like, 2 feet. There we go. And then, sweetheart, go to your left. There you go. So that the light is not covering up all those beautiful Biscoff cookies. And this is extra powdered sugar. It's gonna be knocked off. It's gonna look like that one.
Oh wow. That company is Sweet Disparity, I think.
Apricity.
Apricity. Yeah, sorry.
Sweet Apricity. They have 1 flavor of marshmallow, and they do use really great ingredients. I'm not knocking anybody. They use
Where says 8 ounces for $38
okay.
from that company.
Yeah, so we do 6 ounces for starting at $7.50. Starting at, yeah, so pretty. The reason why we can do those kind of prices is because it's just me and my husband for the most part. We don't have any employees. We have very low overhead. We only have our marshmallow kitchen. We don't have an actual storefront. So what we have is YouTube and TikTok to be here with you beautiful people, so that we don't have to pass the buck on to you guys. So I like that. Cookie butter Biscoff. So yeah, I'm seriously considering bringing back the bestseller bundle with a couple of changes now that we've got our bagging machine running, because before it was just too hard to pack everything. But it would be 6 flavors and bundled. Is there anyone here that would be interested in that? We had our hot chocolate, our butter vanilla, toasted coconut, strawberry cheesecake, caramel churro, and
It was mint,
I
but
think we have a mint, so we'll have to take out the mint. The reason why we want to take out the mint is that mint flavors tend to migrate to other marshmallows. So maybe cookie butter Biscoff, maybe banana cream pie. What do you guys think? Should it be banana cream pie or cookie butter Biscoff that goes in the bestseller bundle?
Hi, Dark Shadow.
Dark Shadow, how are you? Can you guys vote for me in the chat? If we were to make a bestseller bundle and that last flavor was between cookie butter Biscoff, this one, or banana cream pie, which one do you guys think would be better?
Will the gluten-free be separate? Cass asks.
That's a great question. For the bestseller bundle, I typically did put the strawberry cheesecake in there, which has gluten. So maybe I should make the whole bestseller bundle gluten-free? Is that what you're suggesting? I think that would be smart. But it wouldn't be the true bestsellers, but it would still have some fantastic flavors. The vanilla, the butter vanilla, which is a strong French vanilla, and then a butter flavor, obviously, and then the hot chocolate, the toasted coconut, those are all gluten-free. And then for the other pack, it would be the caramel churro, which is a cinnamon type flavor that is gluten-free. The maybe we could do strawberries and cream, and then we'd have to find another flavor that is gluten-free.
Lisa says cookie butter and strawberries and cream. Joe says banana.
Banana, yeah. That is the thing, right? Like it makes it a little bit more challenging to make sure that it's accessible for our gluten
Cass
friends.
says, not sure if we could do half and half. I'm gluten free, but hubby isn't.
Yeah, that's a great point. So the one half would be the coconut, the vanilla, and the chocolate. Those are gluten free. But I don't want you guys to be limited either. So we'll have to look at some choices there to see what we can kind of come up with for making. I feel like we're already sold. I'm already sold on doing the bestseller bundle again. I don't know how you feel about it, husband, as he makes a face at me.
I'm not sure.
But I mean, now that we've got the bagging machine, it's really kind of simplified things.
Yeah.
And I'm dying to bring back the sour bundle that we had before that had 6 fruit flavors. And what I used to do was I'd create a custom sour dipping powder that you would dip your marshmallow in so that you could have control over how sour it was. But I did that because when I put it on top of marshmallow, I guess I'm heavy-handed and I would melt the marshmallow with the citric acid. So maybe I just need to chill out a little bit. It's hard for me to be calm when I'm making marshmallows. I get excited because I'm so proud of our little candy business. So, oh, you know what? Gluten-free Oreos, cookies and cream. But that goes into the birthday bundle. Never mind. We'll have to do strawberries and cream that's gluten-free and then figure something out for that last flavor.
T says, I prefer cookie butter, but no Biscoff.
Oh, interesting. Well, there's a lot of Biscoff in here. This is not for you for sure. Because it's all over the place. We were doing this with just a Biscoff, the cookie butter flavor. And it just, people felt like it needed a little bit more oomph.
Leah asks if our marshmallows are halal.
Yes. We use, come over here and do the sign. I'll kind of help you. So our beef gelatin is certified halal. You can see the certificate on our ingredients page on our website. So it's thetoastysmore.com, and we're one of the very few people in the entire world doing this with real old-fashioned techniques to make our marshmallows. And there's no alcohol, so they're halal. And the certificate for the gelatin is on our ingredients page. And all of the colors are natural. There's no alcohol in any of our flavors as well. Oh my goodness. It is free shipping over $40 if you're in the continental US.
T says churros and horchata would be good.
Yeah, because we are going to make horchata today. Should we do churro, caramel churro? See, I feel like one cinnamon flavor is kind of like enough, because right now we have cinnamon roll. Should we retire cinnamon roll or leave it up?
I think we get up to
2 cinnamons?
Because they're different flavors.
Caramel, yeah, it's a caramel flavor with cinnamon. And we have dulce de leche too, which is a caramel flavor that's
honestly,
sweet.
I think it's fine to have multiples. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're different flavors.
Last one. This is it, my friends. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you like this kind of stuff. Again, we're not super reliable on what time we're going to go live, so the notification bell would help. We're just making candy by the seat of our pants. You know, sometimes days are a little longer than others. So that's kind of why we don't have a set schedule just yet, but we'd love to see you back. There's our cookie butter Biscoff for...
these are not Turkish jelly candy. These are gourmet marshmallows.
Yep, gourmet marshmallows made with real organic marshmallow root. We use halal certified beef gelatin, which has a lot more collagen in it than the typical gelatin used in marshmallows, which is often pork. And we use all natural colors. We make all of our sprinkles and everything here in shop with natural colors. We don't use any corn syrup at all. And we're family owned and operated. So we'd love it if you guys hung out with us. This is the very last one of today.
Last peel.
This is our cookie butter Biscoff. Those are beautiful marshmallows.
And
yeah,
the
the aroma is so good.
It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, we are so grateful that you joined us for our marshmallow making extravaganza. I hope that you had a good time. And thank you for your feedback on helping us kind of figure out our new flavors. We really value what you guys say, and we try to bring in things that are interesting and new all the time. And we hope to see you over at thetoastysmore.com. And if you're interested, we also do packing orders at 7 Eastern time on TikTok. So you can follow us there as well and watch your order getting packed.
yes, Voidcaster, they are gourmet marshmallows.
Yeah, gourmet marshmallows made with real marshmallow root. We use old-fashioned techniques and no corn syrup. So if you guys like that, maybe hit a follow and you guys can see us again. And our motto in our store is life is sweeter when we come together. See you soon. Bye.